Mom's Morning Coffee, Candy Reed and Pat Finner. And you have recently put a post up on your website talking about kind of picking a word and making it your word for the year. And you brought it with you.
Yeah,
Tell us the story.
Well, I have to say, I used to do New Year's resolutions, and I've, typically like everybody else, by mid-February, on a good year, they're just gone. Because they're so specific, something I always had been reading, make them specific, so, measurable and all that stuff. Well, I'm just not good at, I guess, with sticking with that. So I ran across this concept called Word of the Year. And basically, you just use it as a word that, well, two things, that you focus on, either developing or something you'd want in your life, and also using it as a filter. So when events or people ask you to do something or help, you always filter through, well, is this going to help with blank, whatever. So my word of the year was this year's, and I made this up to put in my office so I stay focused.
Nice.
But it's foundations. And I kind of struggled with that because I thought, I'm, like a little up, I'm mature, and I should have had foundations set, a long time ago, but it's really been very good. I mean, even just the couple of days that we are into the new year, it's really helped me focus on things. And
That's great.
yeah, so it's really, I just offer that as encouragement because, and we blogged about it on our website, Mom's Morning Coffee. The post is called Word. And it's just really, I just encourage everybody to try to do that and come up with a word.
And many people have responded back with their own words. What are some of the ones you've seen?
A few that stand out were, one person's word was restrict, and they feel like they're probably letting too many things into their lives. They're going to decide what they can restrict, maybe with time on electronics, that kind of thing, or different events outside of the home. Another one was surrender, just being willing to let go of trying to be in control of a lot of different things. My personal word is flexibility. I want to be a little bit more flexible with not having to have things my way, or if things don't go the way I think they should, being able to bend a little bit more as opposed to breaking down, that kind of thing. So those are some of the words that stuck out, and they're great words.
Fantastic. So if having a New Year's resolution's been a little bit hard, maybe this would be a little bit more of a achievable goal that you can make. We're going over to Doug now with more news. We are back with Pat Finner and Candy Reed from Mom's Morning Coffee, and they are just offering some inspirational advice on how to kind of hone in on those goals for the year by just choosing one word that can kind of sum up everything, and you can filter all of your choices through that one word. And you shared with us some of the words, but you're actually having a contest that kind of goes along with it.
Yes. This month we're actually offering this book by Laurel Griffith. She was on, you interviewed her on Friday, I think.
That's right.
We have a signed copy of her book, and it's up for grabs. All you need to do is just go to the website, momsmorningcoffee.com/word, and read the post and comment at the bottom in the comments what your word for the year is, and that puts you up to have a chance to win that book.
Fantastic. And you both have shared your words with us, and you've kind of mentioned some of the other words that people have mentioned, but do you have some other advice this morning for some moms who are really trying to develop their word? And what was the process for kind of coming up with your words? What did you think about?
Well, for me, I just kind of thought, what are some things about myself that I would like to see changed, and how am I going to see those things happen? And one of the things I struggle with is when I have goals, set many goals during the day, and having kids, those goals aren't always met. So I can choose to be flexible and decide what we can do differently, or I can choose to be rigid and get bent out of shape, and no one, that just doesn't go good for anyone in our home. So that's where my word came from. So I want to be more flexible.
Very smart.
And I would just encourage people, even if you don't do, New Year's resolutions or whatever, to really try to focus on what you want to do. The thing for the word for me, what it does for me is just gives me a picture for the year, a framework for the year. Because if you don't have any idea and just toss the baby with the bathwater, it's so easy to just waste time and just feel like, well, what did I accomplish? And the years fly by quickly, so you don't want to do that. You want to make the best of.
Very, very true. Time just flies. Well, thank you. Some great advice this morning. You can read more about it on momsmorningcoffee.com. We're going to go on over to Chris, find out more about this chilly weather. You guys are bundled up in your scarves. Chris, what's going on right now?